Correct. Thank you. One of the big concerns, of course, people whose homes are being threatened by all of that rising water. Want to send it on straight out to my co-anchor, Evan Millward. He's in northern Kentucky, talking about shelters that are going to be open. Evan?
Yeah, Tamika, you know, this is a good vantage point to show you how high the river is. If you look out toward the Roebling Bridge, our view here, you can see just how high the water is coming up. And that's a better viewpoint because I can walk out here into the river and we can talk about how high the river here is in front of Newport on the Levee, but I wouldn't recommend you do it. I got some water in my boot a little bit earlier and this water is cold. And the lesson there is, even if you're only 6 inches out, everything underneath here has just been washed out. I stepped in a hole that you can't see, obviously, and that's when I got water in the boot. And this is the concern, right? Not only the river, but the backwaters, the licking, also going to crest. So here in Campbell County, they do have a Red Cross shelter set up. It's in Alexandria. It's on Main Street at the Alexandria Community Center. It is one of several shelters now open across the tri-state. One more opens later today. The Alexandria shelter predominantly for folks from Silver Grove and Melbourne who are really already seeing the effects of this, started feeling the effects of this in a big way yesterday. The river obviously adding feet over the course of the weekend here. So there are activities underway to help block some of this, right? Covington already last week put up their floodgates. We were there as workers were on the job installing the floodgate out on Route 8 east of Dayton, Kentucky yesterday. They're not putting up the whole gate, you'll notice in the video. They're putting up 2/3 of it and leaving a space in the middle for cars to get through. They say they need to have everything in place by Monday morning.
As you can see, it takes a while. It's probably with our crew and the help of Campbell County RCC, it'll probably take us about 20 hours to get it all up and done.
You know, they had to make quick work of it, though. A lot of this is really, this flooding's kind of cosmetic, and some of these precautions are just that, they're precautions. The water would have to get to about 62 feet, 10 feet above flood level to get to that gate. That gate can hold water and flooding of epic proportions, record setting. That gate is designed to hold water back even if the Ohio River reaches 82 feet. I want to talk more about the shelters as well, because that is something we're keeping our eye on as we move forward through the weekend. That Alexandria shelter has only been open as of today twice. The first time was, we all remember Hurricane Ike, basically a hurricane on land back in 2010. The wind and the rain from that forced a lot of people out. The Red Cross opened the shelter in Alexandria. Later today, they're going to open a shelter in New Richmond, an area we have spotlighted a lot as well.